You may have spent years fighting an internal trait, pouring energy into a correction that never seems to take hold. Friction often indicates an environmental mismatch. In an American drive-thru, a driver with a restricted left arm struggles to reach the window. But in Australia, where they drive on the left and pay on the right, that same driver functions with total ease. This video provides a framework to find a specific context where your most criticized behavior becomes an asset that others actively seek out. To begin, grab a blank piece of paper and draw a cross to create a 4-quadrant grid. This is your context shift matrix. This exercise operates on a single rule. We are focused on changing the place you work, not the person you are. In the top left quadrant, box 1, write down your biggest, most persistent weakness. Use the exact words you've heard from bosses, teachers, or parents. If they called you rebellious or stubborn, put those specific words on the page. Now, look at box 2. This is the positive pivot. Here, you strip the social judgment from the trait to find its neutral core. Hyperactives becomes high energy. Too critical becomes detail-oriented. Context defines how we label behaviors. A motor mouth in a quiet office is a liability. That same person is a charismatic communicator when leading a sales presentation or teaching a class. Identify the objective behavior that drives your box 1 weakness and write that neutral version in box 2. A weakness is a sign of a strength currently being applied in a hostile environment. Move to box 3. This quadrant is for identifying a setting, a job, or a hobby that rewards the specific behavior you wrote in box 2. Consider Matt Stutzman. Born without arms, he entered the world of archery. By using his powerful legs to draw the bow, he gained more stability and endurance than a traditional archer, eventually setting a world record for the longest accurate shot. This applies to cognitive traits as well. The software testing industry actively hires people with autism because the environment requires hyperfocus and a high tolerance for repetition, traits that are often labeled as disabilities in other contexts. If you are labeled too controlling, you may have the ideal profile for this control tower. Air traffic control requires an individual to take total command of an environment and issue firm directives with no room for collaborative debate. You find alignment when you stop forcing yourself into a system that rejects your default state and instead find a system that requires it. We still have to navigate the modern world. Box 4 is for deploying systems and technology to manage any remaining friction caused by your traits. If your trait makes face-to-face networking difficult, use digital platforms like LinkedIn to build your professional network through writing and research instead. Finally, look at the very bottom of your paper. We are going to define one immediate confidence rep. This must be a small, low-stakes action that puts you into your new box 3 context. For a person who was always told they were too active, this could be signing up for a 5K race, an environment that celebrates the exact energy level school once punished. Each successful rep in a rewarding environment provides the objective evidence you need to stop doubting your ability. Review your completed page. Box 1 contains the criticisms of your past. Box 3 contains the optimized context for your future. Changing your environment yields more progress than attempting to rebuild your personality. The work ahead of you is about repositioning yourself, not fixing yourself. Close this video right now and immediately execute the confidence rep you defined at the bottom of your matrix.